Hello.
Howdy.
Would you just not talk next time? I was trying to do my thing, and you ruined it by saying howdy.
Why don't you tell me these things, Tim?
Let's rewind this and start over again. No, we're not playing RDR2 today because it's not out. And we're not special enough to get early access. Wink, wink, Rockstar.
Hook it up.
I'd take a copy. Actually, I already pre-ordered it, so...
Same.
It's preloaded. Sent home.
I'm excited.
Anyway. Hello, welcome to Insomniac Live.
I thought you had a thing.
No, I'm not going to do it again. You ruined it.
Oh, my goodness.
By saying howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy doody. Tomorrow, I think they're playing Red Dead Redemption in Burbank because it will be out tomorrow. Personally, though, I'm going to play it at home. If we play it on stream here, I'm going to make sure we're in a situation where I'm always ahead at home. So I'm not going to ruin the game for myself. I'm not. I'm just not. I just ordered Domino's. They have Domino's in Scotland? Man, mind blown. Anyway, I think I said that last time about another
Probably, yeah.
food chain.
I'm not the biggest fan.
I like Domino's. I used to love Domino's growing up, and then it became crappy. And then
I would agree with that.
And then they fixed it. Yeah, the latest recipe, in my opinion, is way better than like.
It's better, but I still prefer almost all the other chains.
I don't. I think I would put Domino's above. Well, define chain.
We're talking about pizza.
Yeah.
Well, so like I prefer Pizza Hut, Papa
Little
John's.
Caesars?
Nah, not Little Caesars.
Okay.
Delivery chain.
Okay. Well, they used to deliver to Little Caesars.
Jets by far. Jets is like my favorite.
But Jets is not a chain.
Jets is definitely a chain.
Okay, but Jets is not a worldwide chain.
No, that's true.
So I would say Pizza Hut and Papa John's. You prefer? I definitely would pick Domino's over Papa John's. Pizza Hut. I've never been a fan of Pizza Hut unless I go there and sit down at the restaurant and eat it there. Anytime I get delivered Pizza Hut, it's like crap. Anyway, hopefully Pizza Hut doesn't want to sponsor us. Let's jump into the game today. Oh, you haven't even launched it yet.
Nope. Well, we're gonna watch the intro.
Okay, well then maximize that. We're probably gonna blow people's ears out.
We turned it down a little bit, but let's not it's too loud. But we won't be able to change the audio immediately. We'll have to watch this cutscene.
This is gonna be a nice stream because Remaster's not here, so there's no trolling happening. Which is nice. It's nice, you know.
That seems like
what?
A setup for trolling.
I don't care. Troll me.
Troll
me, I dare you.
Don't do it.
Let's get ready to play Thronebreaker, which just came out when?
I think yesterday or the day before.
God bless them for launching the same week as Red Dead Redemption.
I know. It's
that takes
some chutzpah.
That takes some cojones.
Yeah.
To launch the same week as Red Dead Redemption. Luckily, we had DLC this week, which not everyone, but a lot of people played through it already in preparation for Red Dead. If you haven't, you still have time because there's going to be 2 more DLCs coming out. Anyway, thanks for everyone joining us. I guess just launch it.
All right, let's do it.
Give Remaster time? I don't think he's coming today. He said he wasn't.
The screen, I said this before the stream, but looks very Game of Thrones-y to me.
Game of Thrones-y?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones was a book, though. So how does it look Game of Thrones-y? Are you talking about the Telltale game?
Tim, imagination is when you take something
so have you
and you imagine what it would look like.
Red Dead on disc or No, I do digital, man. I don't do discs. I don't. I'm all digital. Unless someone gives me a copy of a disc. For example, Spider-Man, we got the collector's edition.
Right.
As a company, so I got the disc.
Yeah.
But I would have got digital if I bought it on my own. The idea of the disc only being there to swap out the game, even though it's installed on my system, annoys me. So I just go all digital because I don't have to get up and swap the disc.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
going.
It's all installed anyway.
I would, even a couple months ago, debated with you about that, but now I'm leaning towards that too. Just all digital, so much more convenient. Rods. Thank you for the follow.
I also have Google Fiber, so I'm not worried about internet speeds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How did that sound, chat? Was it too loud, too quiet?
Was there any sound?
Was there any sound? That's
8-bit butts.
That's a good question.
Nice.
Hopefully there was sound.
Why aren't you using pixel butts? Why did you go 8-bit butts?
It's probably taken.
Why 8-bit?
So I kind of...
Why not 16-bit butts? We're obviously doing a new game.
Right, but this is kind of clever. Like the multiplayer, it just launches Gwent. I think that's funny.
So it's the same... So you could play Gwent?
Huh? I would have to install it.
I know, but so the multiplayer is just the Gwent.
It's just Gwent. Yeah, it's exact. It is.
So the rules of the game are the same. The rules of the Gwent Online and Thronebreaker are essentially the same.
I think so. I don't know. We'll find out.
Do your cards carry over?
No, I don't think so. I think this has a whole like base building element, RPG like CRPG type of thing going on.
Man, these are good.
So we'll see. I haven't played it. This is going to be my first time.
Hey, Kron's here.
Kron's, what up?
My buddy in France gets to use 10 gigabit connections, and it's 10 gigabit connection. So it's like a T1 line or T3 line? I don't know what the speed is. OC1?
I haven't seen anybody say anything about the audio. If they can hear it or they can't, or if it's too loud or too quiet.
Just keep going until they do.
Alright.
America has amazing internet speeds. Well, not in all areas. I'll tell you that. There's some rural and out there areas. For example, at the lake house that I go to, the internet is garbage. And the most we can get is like 10 megabits or something ridiculous like that.
We can't hear the game.
Sure you can. Just use your imagination. Tell me if you still can't.
Kronz, can you hear anything? Like any game audio?
Check the audio settings. Oh yeah, I guess we're listening to this.
Right, we're in a cutscene. I mean, I could skip it, but...
Pixel but how did you not understand 8-bit butts equals pixel butts? 8-bit pixels. Come on, man. Come on, Kron. Don't ask Alexa. She's not.
I don't hear the gameplay.
She ain't gonna know what's going on. Okay, go to your game settings. There. Damn it! I'll go back to the couch. Go. Go. You know what I bet it is? It's over there on the right side.
I know. I just can't get the cursor.
Thomas, do you PC, bro?
Yes, I do.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
Playback.
Hey, I got you.
Test that and see if they hear it. Do you hear that? No, they can't hear it. Never mind. Disable everything except for the Elgato.
We do this every time.
Yeah, but we just plugged in a new TV. Oh, see, that's default. That's why it's going to the TV. There we go. Go back. Let's see.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
Y'all ready? Thank you.
Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of press.
You hear audio now?
Well, now they probably will.
Your Majesty, delighted to see you in
Dialogue.
good health. The summit, it ended fruitfully.
Will you play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate when it comes out? I'm sure someone will.
Yes.
How's the
at
audio?
its end, letters
Is
were
it loud?
exchanged, documents signed.
Is it in charge?
Paper. Time will tell of what value.
I don't know why I'm eating this crap.
That will suffice as cordialities go. Tell me what's happened, for I sincerely doubt sheer longing prompted you to ride out.
Indeed,
So where's
Your
Geralt?
Grace.
Who's your Grace? Is the girl, the lady, the woman? Is she
I think.
queen?
Yeah, I think that's the queen of the. I forget what they're called. Skelags? Is that what they're called?
I just thought of Dave Chappelle's sketch. Anyway.
The strays of Sparla, the
Skellige,
bandits,
you mean?
Skellige,
I was attended to
Is
during
it
your
Skellige?
Grace's
I think it's
absence.
Skellige.
The situation's gotten out of
That's what
hand, I
we
fear.
You know what sketch I'm talking about?
No, off the top of my
The
head.
Scallywags one.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. It's just right. See? This is good. This is good. When Remaster's not here, our audio works fine. Settle down, Caldwell.
Steady, Caldwell.
I didn't
Come
hear what
now.
they said, so I just...
Deep breath.
Yeah, there actually is VO. We can't hear it on our end, but
You can turn the TV up. No one's stopping you.
All right.
Where's
All
Henry?
right. Speak. What
Where's
has
Superman?
happened? Be precise.
As your grace ordained, I set out and was nipping at the bandits' tails for long. We pursued for weeks, until scouts returned,
Tommy.
having
Oh,
sighted
Tommy.
the strays' camp in the forest
Thomas.
near Locheren.
There's a remote right here.
Waited for nightfall to surprise them as they slept.
Why didn't you do it?
Because I'm relaxing. I'm chilling.
I'm doing all the work.
I'm Thronebreaker and chill, man.
Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty. Straw-stuffed dummies around the fire.
See, Lewis
Soon,
wants to chill, too.
We learned that
Lewis
as
is
we
gonna
waited
Thronebreaker
for
and chill,
sunset,
too.
The strays had
None of us
snuck
are going
away,
to troll.
rounded our positions.
I will
and
not
ridden
troll
to
Remaster
Hawksburn.
Resistance anymore. Welcome to the Player Haters
I
Ball,
beg your pardon,
you
my
scallywags. Exactly.
The tax
See?
collectors. That
You
is
get
where
me.
they station.
Super Dan.
So the gold? All of it?
So, she's the
Stolen,
queen of the
Your
Scallywags?
Grace, but I shall do
I think
all
so?
in my power to recover
I'm not
it.
positive.
This I vow, if it be your Grace's wish.
After weeks in the saddle, your grace's
Is this
wishes
all
are
reading and
modest.
talking? Where's the game?
A hot
We
bath and a night's
played the game
sleep
for
in
like
her
5
own
minutes.
bed. Yet,
Come on, Billy.
they
Calm
should have
down.
to
You
wait.
act like you never played a Japanese game before.
I must look personally to this matter. Your force,
That's
Caldwell,
part of the
I
reason I
will
don't like
command. You
JRPGs and stuff. Is I
send a
like
herald to
to,
Hawksburn.
I don't like to read my game. I
They
always
must
turn the
prepare for
subtitles
Queen's
off immediately.
arrival. Air the rooms,
Always.
dust off the porcelain. Make certain they do it.
Yeah, I mean, I like listening to VO.
Do you see now, Reynard? I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much
Welcome
to
to
learn yet.
Insomniac Stream. It's a stream where we talk
yes.
about games and chill.
And very little time.
That's kind of, sort of true most of the time. Welcome to Thronebreaker tutorial. So this is what we always talk about. We need to skip the tutorials when we play the games on stream. You're not running very fast. Although those houses look really tiny compared to you.
Oh, they really do. You expand your army. Do
Collect
so to collect
Goldwood
gold.
recruits. Just read the bold stuff.
Yeah.
Companions. Okay, next one.
Don't wanna miss anything.
Nothing bold. Skip it.
Do side quests. So I mean, this could be like the Witcher 3 tutorial where it's like a whole huge thing, probably.
What is that? Oh, you collect wood. No way.
Get height. Wood height.
Oh, you can roll up flags. No way. Next. What else can you click on? Can you roll that guy up?
They stretched her over a fire.
I don't think we need the
Till
audio
she told
anymore,
them
do you?
where she buried
No,
her
we do
gold.
not.
It's pretty quiet. I doubt it's being picked up by the stream. Or by the mics, I mean. Okay, collecting wood.
I don't get what that little icon. That looks like a wolf.
Which icon? This
When
one?
you hover over wood. Go down and get that tree down there. Yeah. See, oh, it's a hand.
Yeah,
But
it's
it kind of looks like a wolf from this distance. A wolf head. Wood
needs-
hype. Yes, exactly. I didn't say this is why I don't play Japanese games. I said this is one of the reasons I don't like JRPGs.
To remove the obstacle, you need to spend resources. Okay. So, Your Majesty, see someone felled an oak, which now blocks the road. Unfortunately, our wagons cannot go around it. How do you want to proceed?
Issue access to the soldiers and put them to work. They're lazy. They're just sitting around.
Yeah.
Put the soldiers to work. And now they have axes that they can slice people with.
But wouldn't you?
Why
already-
is your majesty walking around like a peasant? If this was...
Most interactive objects are marked clearly on the map, but not all. Some events cannot be predicted, so you best prepare for anything.
I can't make a wolf with my hands. See?
Rode at the column's head,
See?
scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age,
Wait, what?
very sharp indeed.
Your Majesty.
It's better with shadows.
Hello.
At the tree line.
Yeah,
The
this,
Count's
this, makes,
footmen,
this
unaccustomed to
this is
escorting
stupid.
their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies and assumed a tight
Doing your hand?
formation.
There's Kron with
They were
his
promptly
Switch
knocked aside
fanboyism.
as Meade charged headlong at the bandits,
Everything needs to be on
brandishing her
Switch.
blade and bellowing a ferocious cry.
Attack!
I like
Charge!
Switch. I'm just joking. Oh, I dropped one on me.
We're fighting.
Sweet, finally some action. Do story battle. Yeah. 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 Oh, that's just telling you it is a story battle.
Okay. Start battle.
Okay. Do you know how to play Gwent?
I do, but it's been a while.
No, not the Gwent from the Witcher game.
Yes.
I'm talking about the real Gwent.
Yes, but it's been a while.
Okay. Let me explain something that I learned the first time I ever played Gwent, for real. You do not want to use all your cards in the first.
No, yeah, you definitely don't want to do that.
Because you're like, oh, I'm going to beat this guy. And then, wait a minute, I don't get any new cards.
It's round 2 and 3.
Ah, crap. Sometimes I even let them win the first round, knowing that they're going to spend all their cards.
That's a whole strategy.
Oh, the Wolfpack one. Okay. I remember that from NWA. Wolfpack.
What?
Well, that's like a wolfy dog looking thing.
That's like
Wolf?
the same thing.
Wolfpack.
This?
Well, but this is also like the devil, right?
No,
Or
that's when
something?
you go like
What was the name?
Uh.
What was the guy's name?
Ryan James Dio?
Not Tupac, but what was the guy's name in the Wolfpack? The short guy.
Zach Galifianakis.
No,
Well, yeah.
the NWA wrestlers. It was.
I don't know. Use keep player 1-2 rows melee range, but remember the abilities.
who was it? Shawn Michaels.
Some cards may be different between the road play. Okay. Standard battle can last up to 3 rounds.
X-Pac. X-Pat? What's his name? What was the guy's name? X-Pac? Yeah.
The player
And it wasn't Shawn Michaels. It was. Who was the other guy? It was Triple H, right? Who was Kevin Nash and the other guy? What were they? Were they in NWA too? Scott something. Scott Hall. Weren't they in NWA? Yeah.
The player's army has the most strength points at the end of the round. Will be able to win the round. Yep. Some units have armor. Armor absorbs a certain amount of damage dealt to the unit.
Grace, the men await.
So what does this guy do? This guy moves
the attack.
1 unit. Most cards have the ability. Some kind
Just skip this tutorial stuff. Let's just play. We know how to play.
play any card. I want to see what this guy does.
Just play a card. No, not that one.
That's a pretty good one.
Damage enemy by the number of cards in the row.
It's a good late one.
Boost self.
What does loyal mean though?
You boost your. That means you boost
No,
yourself.
but is it like on play effect or?
Probably do it. Let's try it.
Come here.
Aye. Salt of the earth they are.
Let's
Your
see. Where's
Grace.
your?
They'd follow you into
Yeah.
fire.
Look.
You need simply
I
say
hope,
the
did he
word.
boost himself though? Loyal ability. This means that their other abilities are activated every time you use Maeve's ability. Who? What?
Is it Maeve or
Maeve?
Meavy or
Medivh?
Mave?
Each leader has its own unique ability. To learn what it is, just select the leader.
Come on.
I guess as the leader.
You always have a leader ability, but you only play it once.
Once
Or-
every few turns.
Yeah, it has to recharge. All right, let's go.
How do I select? Oh. I see.
You know how in Gwent it's a card, but in this game it's not a card? What'd you do that for?
I shall teach you to
That's what it
respect the
does.
crown.
Boost it every
Dogs.
4. And give it 1 armor.
So then he
and
gets
he's
7
boost
more.
himself. Yeah, 5
Yeah.
more.
That's pretty good. See, I was right to play that card.
This guy's using his ability. His ability is whenever an enemy takes damage, boost itself by 1. No, that's this guy's ability. What's his ability? No ability.
He's just a human. He doesn't have any ability. You're a Thronebreaker. You have all the abilities. Yo, the Black Hat DLC was so good. I actually feel for Peter. Well, I'm not going to talk about... Let's not talk about the Black Cat right now. We only talk about that in Spider-Man streams. Other than thank you for playing it. I'm glad you liked it.
Okay. In turn.
Pizza time.
This looks really good.
Look out! Take
Domino's
cover!
here.
We are bombarded!
Enemies' abilities, also cards have abilities. Play any card. Play this card.
What about the white cat?
If you insist.
There's no such thing in my universe.
Oh, I should have played this in the middle. Whoops.
Give me a time.
You know you're wasting a lot of cards. You're already up 36 to 9.
It's making me do
The
it.
strays took 10 and run.
Jeez, Tim.
Can you just end your turn and destroy them because you're up 36 to 9?
Sound the horns. May they
No, it's
sing
the story
praises
stuff,
of
tutorial
this
stuff.
triumph for
See, I
ages.
can't click it. When you play all your cards, the end turn button will turn
Yes.
into a pass button. When you pass, you will not be able to perform any actions to start your next turn. Okay?
Well, you can't obviously play any cards, so pass. You only have 4 in your deck, though.
The end of the last turn of the round, press the coin button.
Hold it. Come on. Let me play Gwent.
Calm down, please.
No. No, you gotta play under pressure.
The player whose army has the most strength points at the end of the round will win the round.
Which is you.
Yep.
You wasted all those good cards.
Conserve our strength.
Tutorials. Come on.
Ooh,
Well, they're giving you some decent cards.
Second and third rounds each play.
You just have to win 2.
Protect the
Yeah.
queen.
Okay. Come on, let's
We play
go.
first.
You got some crazy farmers.
Should have listened to me all
7
lady.
attack.
That I can also boost.
Yeah.
The white of an eye
probably
from
should.
half a league away.
Yeah, don't boost them yet. Not until you need to. I would wait and see what they play before.
So this only has
This
2
army
lanes,
is
not 3.
Reaping blood.
I'm sure they'll add a third. There's also, you can play guys in any lane.
Yeah.
In Gwent, normally there's only front level people, mid level people, and rear people. It doesn't have any of those things associated with it right now. Like Hearthstone. Hearthstone, you mean? What this game about? This game is not like Hearthstone. Hearthstone, you like control the board and attack your enemy. This game is all about getting higher battle points, basically.
I congratulate you on your
And
latest
it's
victory,
3
De
rounds.
Grace. The
And
bandits
you only have to win
not a
2 of the 3
chance.
rounds. So it's a lot different than Hearthstone.
Please say this game isn't $60. It's $30, I believe.
Well, Gwent, isn't Gwent free?
Matters seem
Gwent,
indeed to have
yeah,
gotten out of
the
hand.
multiplayer version.
To put it
of Gwent is
mildly.
free.
Mia said,
This
arms
single player-
crossed atop her
It's pretty
shining
fun too, the
breastplate.
Gwent.
They've grown
The
bold.
Gwent, the original
Doubtless after the raid on the manor.
version had
I've not heard
some
of an
story
ambush
built
on the
into
high
it.
road
This,
before.
maybe
Caldwell
they
explained,
moved all the story of this.
avoiding his liege's wrathful gaze.
Enough, Caldwell. We must put things right. Come.
The Queen's retinue set out, cavalry in front, infantry and arbalists close behind.
I have
and
to imagine
following
the
in
same
rear,
Cyberpunk
the
team is not
bandits,
working on
bound
Gwent.
in chains.
Was this made?
So yes, it probably was, considering Cyberpunk's been in development for what, a few years now, probably.
Right. Did it begin even before The Witcher was released? I don't know.
Who knows?
Possible.
It's very possible, but I guarantee you they developed it in the same cycle, and I guarantee you they didn't have the same teams working on it.
I do adore
Similar
this
to how we
prospect.
can do Stormland
Yes,
and Spider-Man
Lyria,
at the same time.
the Pearl of the North.
It's not
With
magic,
its
friends.
hills and dales.
It's called planning.
Why, its beauty matched only by that of its queen.
After
I think
3
this
weeks in
the
the
art
saddle,
looks great.
I've my doubts, Count.
Yeah, I just wish there
We
was
shall
less
pitch camp
text.
here. Our soldiers need respite.
Oh, you don't have to read
The
it.
spell of
Just
it they
listen to
deserve.
it.
Yeah.
So every time you use first pitch a camp. Pitch a camp by pressing the tent button on the left side of the screen. Okay.
Someone unplugged on your PC.
Yeah, it went. I don't know why.
That's weird,
Maybe it's.
because it's a wireless keyboard, so unless someone over there walked by and bumped our stuff. Oh, what do we have in there? USB drive? I don't know.
So workshop, campsite you improve the army, workshop so you improve the camp, and another workshop.
It is weird that it did that. Why would it have done that? Maybe because you were reading so much crap that your mouse fell asleep?
Maybe it's the keyboard?
No, the keyboard's fine. Hey, you're not even using the keyboard, are you?
No, not really. I mean, I'm using this mouse pad on it. Build using golden wood. Regional map. First you improve Royal Tent. Upgrade the Royal Tent 2 levels. To level 2. Oh, I see. Okay. You have access to regional map, which you can open the main game screen.
We gotta get into the action soon, man. We gotta get into the action, Thomas. How many people have working on Stormland compared to Spider-Man? A lot less.
So this is where you do dex stuff.
Just to have him build decks for you. It's always best.
Cards left hand side, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Training gowns.
When you started streaming, how did you decide who would host? When we started streaming, I was the only community team member here, so by default I posted.
Your tech contains currently blah blah blah. Recruit points 125. To create new cards, you need a particular resource. Recruits blah 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 blah. Helmet icon. You've received additional resources to craft Wagenberg card. Craft one now.
I haven't used the HoloLens, so I don't know. I might have used it a long time ago, like the original. I don't know, but I've used the Magic Leap. So I can't compare them properly because I haven't used them all. What are you spending money on?
This card. It wants me to craft this card.
Is that cheese and wine? It takes 15 cheese and wine to use.
Yep.
That's a lot of cheese and wine. All right, let's get back to the action. This is a long tutorial.
Primary task, max exclamation point. So I need to go here. Okay.
You have to walk all the way there.
I don't know.
At least Geralt got a horse.
You might get a horse.
Of course.
That's what I pay taxes for. To be robbed along the high road, and in broad daylight, no less.
It's funny how you're like walking the roads by yourself.
Well, I have an army of 46 people with me.
Oh, it just doesn't show it.
Right.
I see. I get it.
Lyria's a wild land.
How many people on Stormland versus Seedling? A lot more.
Your army's morale can change. Interesting. Change morale to center your choices. Offering at a wayside shrine. To increase it, make it up.
Especially now, because Seedling's just about to go launch. November.
So my morale's up.
Hardly see any big studios streaming, so it's great whoever had the idea to start streaming.
Whatever is this
should be getting extra money.
Necrophages.
Necrophages.
I think what happened, well, we were streaming a long time ago.
Such vile monstrosities to prowl the high
I've been
roads
here
of my
since
realm. I won't allow it.
2010.
Attack!
And we streamed some Fuse back in the day. We streamed FFA. We streamed All for One back in the day, I think. A lot of that I did from Burbank from my desk. Then we hired Brandon as an intern, and Brandon, helped out with some of those streams. And then when Brandon got brought on full time to do Outerknots stuff, kind of started working his way over to the Sunset Overdrive, and then we did the Sunset TV stuff. And that wasn't live, but that kind of showed us that we could do fun shows. And then they decided to build a studio in Burbank, and Burbank decided to stream 3 days a week. And so, because they were streaming 3 days, we were actually streaming here with Unspoken quite a bit before they built the Burbank.
What is this? Some Spectre?
So we were streaming like once every update.
can't be sure
we were showing off the update,
It's the
which
first
is almost
I've
once
seen
a
of any
month.
such.
And then they built the Burbank studio, and then they started Insomniac Live, and then we were like, hey, we already can stream from here, so we changed our setting around a little bit, and then we started streaming 2 days a week. So I don't know whose idea it was originally. James, I think, wanted to build the Burbank studio.
These carrion eaters.
So we were streaming Unspoken before that, so I don't know.
Appeared on my estate last spring, enticed by the corpses of those of my sheep that fell.
Where's Lauren?
Harmless
That's a
at
good
first,
question. I have no idea. Not
until
at
that
her
is,
desk.
they fill their guts. Seem to
Do you
become
think
quite
you'll
powerful
stream
then.
one of the titles that got canceled? No. Yeah. fact, I don't even know if any of those old titles, like, even if they existed somewhere, they'd be, like, impossible to stream. But, like, Girl with a Stick or something like that, that'd be, like...
look true, but they
I
bleed
don't even
just
know what
as
it would
we
run
do.
on. We don't have
Onward.
PS2 get dev kits
Slay the
anymore.
filth.
But the reason content is scrapped is usually because it's not good. And streaming something that's not good doesn't make much sense. But, you know, you never know. You never know. I mean, I suppose we'll see down the road.
So fortunate.
Lauren's going to try to do
before they had
her
a chance to
the Resident
close.
Evil 7 stream on next Tuesday.
Right on.
Yes,
This
that's
house
true.
will be reaping
It had to have been
black
playable at
clouds.
first. Although we do have quite a bit of playable stuff over the course of 8 years I've been here. Not like new games, but a lot of different things that
Yet more come.
didn't see the
They
light
fill
of
their
day.
bellies, ma. This doesn't bode well. Oh
Just
no.
part of the business.
Not well at all.
You iterate, you live, you learn, you move on.
Give me a time.
So do you have to actually attack that guy? So there's
Well, that's this guy's ability. He attacks.
yeah, but they've made this way more interactive.
Yeah.
Strong as steers
Before you
they
would just
grow.
place all your cards
And
and
they
then
show
hit
no
done,
fear.
and it would automatically win or
Frenzied,
not
my lady.
win.
It's bloodlust. They lose all
they have turned
instinct
this
to
a little bit
survive.
into
Feel
more
no
of a
pain,
Hearthstone.
whatever. I've witnessed this
Well,
before.
I think they always at least
Your
deploy
Majesty, we must give ground.
some things
Fall
like that.
back.
At least when I
We
played, I
can't
played.
win. Must
I don't
minimize
remember
our
that
losses.
playing Gwen.
Oh, that was.
Well,
oh,
no, you're
I just
right.
got
There was
wrecked.
things like storms that you could put up there that would like automatically wipe out. But I don't remember ever having to target anybody. It was always just like automatically. Someone's trying to make
My
a phone
queen,
call and it's just ringing.
There is no shame in seeding the field when fortunes turn
You hear
sour.
that? Pick up the phone, Burbank. She didn't need anyone to sign a petition. I don't think I said petition. I needed permission. She sent an email to the company, though, yes, to ask for permission. $15 hours left for
Victory
Red
must
Dead to
be
finish
ours
downloading.
now.
Man, you need
We
better
shall not
internet.
retreat. Arms at the ready. Attack! Look there. Yet another
Thanks
abomination.
for follow Tom Clancy.
That's
Tom Clancy.
Yeah.
My salts. Where are my salts?
My God, someone needs to answer that phone.
I know, it's really annoying.
Jason, are you sitting over there?
Sounds like it stopped.
Thank God. All I heard was beep, beep.
So we get started, play the Warburg on the melee row.
Did you like? Hold on, I can't read. The mouse is annoying. Let me move my mouse. Did you like? Hold on a second. Crap, what's going on? I didn't mean to Who did I ban? Okay, there we go. Hold on. Crap. Son of a... Whisper. Whisper. I can't get rid of this thing, Thomas. How do I get rid of this thing?
I don't know what that is.
It's like a ban thing. They want me to ban Sam Phone Who Dis.
That's funny.
Hold on, I'm trying to... It won't remove from my screen. Whatever. It's just gonna be stuck there. I hit a button, and it's not working anymore.
Obelisk to your command.
Anyway, the question was... Did you like Burbank when you were there? The area, that is. Yes, I did. I do like Burbank.
Oh, I should have boosted him. I messed up.
Where's the patch 1.09 notes for Marvel Spider-Man, Thomas? Did it just go out?
Did it really?
You may have to go post those notes. Thomas. Man, nothing like doing work on a live stream. Let me hold on. Let me check. Is the patch out?
Her Majesty is exceptional.
It just went up. Well, Thomas.
Armor won't sir.
Here, I'll play for
You
a
want to
little
take
bit.
this?
Has a chance against us. Victory is ours.
Even though I have a giant message in front of me. Alright, go do work. Then come back.
Bye.
I'm gonna mess with your game so bad right now.
Alright, it's all good.
What are we doing here, chat? I'm just gonna click on this dead animal. Get some wood and gold. I'm gonna click on this dead animal. Why is there wood and gold coming from a dead animal? Do you feel development is more smooth on the PS4 than PS3? I think our engine is nicer this generation, so it probably is more smooth on Xbox One, PS4, or PC versus Xbox 360, PS3. Although technically our engine, our new iteration of the engine was only around when we started doing 360 and PS3, and not the PS3 engine, which the last game we used the PS3 engine on was Nexus. Thomas is not going to write them, though. He's already written them. He's going to post them. It should just say various additional fixes or something right now. Right? Isn't that what it says in the game? Thomas is going to put the proper ones up, and then when we put the next update out, we will retroactively fix them. That's what happens when you push out a patch pretty quickly. No, but he's already written them. They're already ready to go. They just aren't on the XMB.
Have you seen them?
So go to Reddit shortly and you should see them. Are you sure it's nothing super fancy?
Soon, Queen and retinue arrived at Hawksburn. The men stationed there they found standing at attention, baking under the blistering noonday sun.
Yeah, addressed additional issues. That's what I'm saying. Because
Your
it was
Majesty,
so...
Count Caldwell.
Because we had to push the patch before we could get the localization done for the patch notes, we just put that tag in there because that is localized. And then when we push the next update out, whenever that may be, we will retroactively fix the 1.09 ones. 1.09 ones.
Stand at ease, Sergeant, and report.
The local peasants we've rounded up in the yard, Your Grace. Expect they might have lent the bandits aid. Yet our care... Might it please Your Grace to...
I'll speak to them first.
Your Majesty.
Whom for?
I just like listening
Bow
to the first
low
sentence.
for your sovereign.
Bow low.
Have mercy.
Ha, mercy. Hold on, Your Grace, we bear no guilt. We're simple folk. Calm your hearts. I have nothing. Should I say nothing to fear, or should I strike some fear in them? Tell me, chat. Tell me what I should do. Normally, I would say, "Tell me now, or else." But I feel like maybe I'm being a little merciful today. I have one but says fear. That's one vote. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Speak. Kill them. I got 2 for speak. There we go.
Lyria, the city. Ever been to the castle there?
Nay, milady. And never ventured from his home, truth be told.
It has a dungeon. And in that dungeon, I've a special cell I call Ceci. Now,
They call
Ceci's
Ceci.
not much.
Now, Ceci, not
a round
much
ditch
around
with an iron
ditch.
grate over its open. But you see, Ceci is so narrow,
Lonely.
so tight, that once inside her, you cannot move. Not turn, not crouch, not lift an arm. You've a choice to make. Tell me what I must know. Or live your days
Oh wow,
out
that
with
was she's
Ceci.
brutal.
Have mercy, my lady. Nay, we'll tell all, everything.
Good.
The bandits. Whom do they follow?
Him, milady. We've seen him. No name, just
See,
an
this is
odd
awesome.
title.
Now we're getting real
The Duke of
information.
Dogs, they call it.
You can't kill them.
My, a blue blood thoroughbred.
The kill wasn't an
nut.
option. It was
Where are he and his
calm,
hounds
you have
bound?
nothing to fear,
Did
or
he say?
fear.
That recall,
And 2 of you
Imogen?
voted fear, so I went fear.
What do you name?
And she told this whole story about a
Clayton,
cell
Clayton.
that she names
Lord
Ceci.
Clayton.
She named her cell.
His estate lies to the south.
Sound the horns.
You want me to
Have the
give
men
you a
form
too long
up.
didn't read on the
My
story?
lady,
I haven't been paying attention.
I've no eye for the Duke. He's
Shut
I'm
it
just
mouth.
waiting to fight
Queen's
somebody. Ah, more choices. Shout it out, lots. The queen has her say. Your grace, your orders, what you do with them. Press the men into service, set the women free. Leave them be. Whip some sense into them. I don't know, what did they say? What did they say? I feared them. You want me to whip them?
Huh?
Press the men.
What'd they do?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I feared them. So I found them, and they said something. And I said, I could either say, calm, you have nothing to fear, or I could say, tell me everything you know or else. And we said, tell me everything you know or else. And the queen went on to say, I have a cell in my castle called Ceci, and that cell is so narrow and you can't even move. And she goes on this whole thing, and then she says, that's where you're going to be if you don't tell me everything you know.
Press them into service and set the women free.
That's what you would do? I got 1 vote for whip, 1 for press, 2 for press, 2 for whip.
Really, what I would probably do is leave them be, but for lulls, I think press is funny. Sounds funnier.
I think we should just whip them.
Okay.
Okay, let's just
The
press
Duke
them.
of Dogs fed you, so you've strength enough to carry arms.
I really like the
And as
animations
he
when
gave
they're
you
talking.
coin, you've no need
Yeah.
of pay from the realm's coffers.
I haven't really
Sergeant,
been paying attention to the story.
all men-
no, my lady. No, 'tis mere weeks to harvest.
Oh, we just
Eve
screwed
set
up.
off
Now the
toward
harvest is
Lord
not going to
Clayton's
happen.
estate at a gallop, her mount knocking the peasants
Well, whatever.
aside.
They're just peasants anyway. All right.
It's messed up, Tim.
Well, that's if you're going to be a royal, you got to act like a royal. Right? Here, you can play now. You didn't miss much. I just clicked through like that long-ass conversation. Did you post the notes?
I did.
Are people happy? Are they excited?
I just posted them and came back here. I hope so.
Let's
I'm
go
happy.
check it out, shall we?
What is this, Reynard?
I'm going to Reddit right now. I'm being excited.
Posted them in the Discord as well.
Did you pin them?
No.
You didn't pin them?
No, I just posted a link to the Reddit in the Discord.
You need to pin that link, Thomas.
Oh, all right. I was in a rush.
Release notes 1.09. Addressed an issue where some suits would not load their highest detail model in some cases. Addressed an issue where the wrong character model was loaded during some missions. Addressed an issue where confirmation buttons were swapped during the first drone challenge in some regions. Addressed various Japanese dialogue issues in the heist missions. Removed a vent on a building exterior in the Upper West Side that led to nowhere. There you have it, folks. 1.09 is lit.
Don't ever say that again.
Why?
It just
Sounds weird when I say it.
Didn't feel natural.
It's not natural. It's unnatural
That
for anyone
rumble.
to say it.
What is it?
It's lit.
Look out! Rock
I'm gonna
slide!
pin your post because you did it.
Ooh.
Doing your job for you, Thomas.
I'm mad.
Better be.
Destroy all boulders. Start battle. I gotta fight boulders? Puzzle? Oh, this is a puzzle. So this is like those Hearthstone puzzles. Battle only lasts 1 round.
Kron didn't did you post it on Discord? You posted in the wrong channel then, Kron. Because it says From Zero posted in Spider-Man support channel, and I pinned it. Did you post in the Spider-Man PS4 channel? Oh, that's the wrong channel, Kron. Spider-Man support.
So I gotta kill these boulders before they reach the row.
Save
They'll hurt
yourselves!
this row.
Your Grace.
Anyway, I pinned
we
it
can
in
use it
the
as
support
cover.
channel. It
Forward.
says the
We must
important
move it
channel
forward.
for support. Corey is always putting those vents in the game. Those useless vents. He is. Wagonberg on melee now. Destroy all the boulders. They're just really boulders.
Someone get comrades, damn it! Chop chop! Before I reach for my whip.
Are they like falling from the sky? You're gonna get crushed.
Marvelous to your command.
Hilarious. Well, they're asking in the wrong channel then. You need to point them to the proper channel. Did you fix the boundary breach? I don't know what boundary breach you're referring to. Did we? Why did they move to your side?
Because they're trying to get here. If they get here, I lose. So they're just gonna go boop.
So you're
boop.
just sacrificing your men so they don't crush you?
Well, I'm just trying to get enough damage onto these things. So it's.
Can you just see what happens if it crushes one of your men instead of you?
Well, it's gonna. If it goes here, I'm gonna lose.
Well, put a guy there then. Won't it crush the guy next to you instead of you?
No, it'll crush her. Because it's gonna go here, and I'm gonna lose.
The special rules are destroy all the boulders.
The wagon. Use the wagon
I
now.
love that. Did you fix the Irish flag? What Irish flag? This Discord's Unicodes. That's Discord's Unicode support. What is? The bug where you jump off Freedom Tower, there's no Freedom Tower, and start in the mid-air tricks to escape the map boundaries. I don't know, because I don't know if I've seen that.
Yeah, I'm not aware of that.
But I imagine we did not. As far as I know, we're not aware of that. And if we are, it's probably a low priority because someone has to actually go about doing that. There's a level of bugs here, right? There's things that people have to go out of their way to accomplish. In which case, we try to fix those, but they're lower priority than the ones that just happen to people
of hay came
that
rattling
can't
down
help
the
it.
road from the opposite direction.
Clear the road!
So if you have to go out of your way to break the game,
standing in his stirrups,
and then it breaks the game,
then it's kind of like, you went out of your way to do it, sorry. But
you get what you asked for.
That doesn't mean we don't try to fix those things. I'm just saying they're usually lower priority on the list.
and froze. Atop the hay bale lay
The
a
Irish and
badly
Scottish flags are
wounded
not
man
on
ripped
Discord's
by
emoji
fever.
list, but they do
The
exist.
thick, sweet
Do they?
stench of rot wafted from his
The Irish flag
bandaged
in the
legs.
United Nations is the wrong flag.
Down Witterton Way lies
Which one is
a
it?
boneyard, old as the elves, they say.
I don't know
peasant
what they did
continued.
with the United
The
Nations
queen
flags.
whistled
I don't think
and
there
her
was any
mare
like
resumed
actual
its trot.
Shall I send for a witcher, Your Grace?
Cold
like reason behind doing certain things. I think they just took a bunch of flags and put them in there. Which flag is it though? Is it like a different Irish flag? Go your next objective. Oh, those are some monsters.
I'm gonna go fight them. It's a puzzle though.
What kind of monsters are they?
Eliminate the drowners.
They're drowners.
Do not let any allies die.
So where's Geralt? How come he's not taking care of the drowners?
It takes this 1 damage to turn even into an odd. Turn ally.
It was a green flag with a harp. What flag is that?
Set the power of each unit on the run to the average of all units. Power then destroy itself. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna play this guy first. In turn.
It is a...
Oh, I immediately lost.
Which Irish flag is that?
Restart.
I'm looking at it right now. Oh, hold on. What's this one?
So the drowners.
Present. The green harp flag is the Confederacy of Ireland and is the unofficial flag of Ireland during the 18th and 19th century. Variants have been used as the basis for numerous flags in Ireland. So if it's not around anymore, how does it still say present?
Oh, it was dumb.
I don't know. I will ask about that, but
Okay, I'm gonna. Yes. Restart. Continue. Okay, so I think the play.
what are you trying to do? Eliminate all the drowners. Do not let any allies die.
Is that into that? Oh, I can't play that.
That's not it. That's a dumb guy.
I'm gonna lose. Oh no, I didn't.
Why don't you put up a fence? Block him.
I gotta restart.
Why?
What do you mean a fence? What are you talking about?
Why are you restarting?
Because I was gonna lose.
There's like a fence you can put up right there.
This thing?
Yeah, what is that? It's a trap.
Yeah, but it says power to each row to the average of all the units' power, then it destroys itself. If like, I need to get the average low, and I need to get these guys to odd too. So, boom.
A pose or a T pose?
Can't take it anymore. No, I think it's gonna make me lose. I think I am supposed to start. It's interesting. I think I'm supposed to start with this, the Arbalist. And then I'm supposed to go bang. Okay.
Boom, bang.
And then
bing.
Have I changed?
Bong, boom, bong. I honestly don't know what you're doing anymore, Thomas.
And then I'm gonna do the bring this guy back. What up? What?
Why are they shuffling? Why are they shuffling?
Because that's what they do.
Drowners don't shuffle. Not when Geralt cuts their head off. This is why we need Geralt
What
instead
are
of
you
whatever
doing?
you are. He's just chewing chips in front of us. Now set the average.
Yep.
Team Junior is here.
Boom, boom.
Okay, so I think we won because of that.
How?
Actually, I think I'm good.
How did you think we won?
Well, I think we're gonna win because now I just have to use this guy and then this. Yeah, it should be good.
Why are you passing?
Because I can't play. Oh, I can't.
I'm gonna save.
So then I think I do this.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf I am.
And then I think I do this. And then I gotta... Death Wish damage a random enemy by 5. Interesting, but I think I'll lose.
Just pass and see what happens.
That's what happens.
But how did that happen?
I'm not sure how that happened.
I'm so confused because you had way more power.
Well, no, this is... But I need to kill these things. This is a puzzle.
I know, but like killing... None of those people that you played did any damage.
Well, so this guy does eventually do damage.
What guy?
This guy.
What? How?
Damage all units on the enemy row by the unit's armor amount, then lose all armor. So I need to get him to like 3 armor, it seems like.
So how do you give him armor?
Gain 1 armor whenever a card appears on this row. So I need to play this guy.
You gotta play him first then, and then you need to play him before the 8.
Yeah.
You played him second.
Yeah.
You gotta play him before the War Wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was your fault. Your fault. You did everything else right. You just did that wrong. Am I wrong?
Yes.
See, if I was paying attention, I would have told you that.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't. Is the dynamic duo.
Give me
But which one is the Dark Knight? Which one is Robin? Thomas is definitely Robin.
No.
Do you think the game expects too much of a player too soon? This game? No, I don't think so. I think we probably just skipped over a bunch of stuff. I think you just need to not do puzzles if you want to, not be confused too early. Is this how you play Witcher? What do you mean, is this how you play Witcher? You've never played a Witcher game? Play him. Now I'll play the other dude. Why'd you end your turn?
Because I had to. Because I can only play 1 card per turn.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You can try to win them all.
So how come those guys aren't attacking you?
Because they're odds. So they have a, like...
So they only attack
If the unit's power is even, switch rows and damage all units opposite row by 2.
Okay.
So then, bam.
And then you get wood from the dead corpse, which makes no sense.
I think meat. Or did I get wood?
No, it's wood. Trust me, I was doing it earlier. Oh, you found a map. Oh, there's treasure.
Treasure.
Oh, it's over there.
Where is it?
Well, first of all, pick up the wood. You look at the treasure map. No, you can't go over there. First of all, get that pile right there. Now, look at your treasure map.
I don't know how to look at it.
It's probably in your inventory. Maps. Maps. Oh, jeez. More tutorials. Maps.
It's this one.
Thomas. Maps. Come on.
But it didn't have a new notification.
Because you already looked at it. All right. So it's in a field next to a bunch of trees.
Hay.
It's in the middle of the field next to a bunch of hates for horses. So go to your big map here. Look for a farm.
Right here?
There's also one up there.
Here or here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Right there. There it is. Dig. Treasure.
Come on.
Whoa.
Loot. Hey, I got a... Whoa.
Lippy Gunman.
Oh, I found something that can be used in multiplayer. That's kind of cool.
Awesome. Except for you're not playing multiplayer.
Yeah, but it is cool.
Yeah.
Why is that not cool to you?
I didn't say...
Why are you doing that, though?
What are you talking about? Doing what? Hey.
This game doesn't look too fun. I'm enjoying it right now. But I mean, it's a certain type of game for...
a certain type of person.
Yep.
Demons they was. Horns on their
Those
heads
bandits
and
dressed as demons
pig
they
snouts
was.
instead of noses.
Alright.
Horns.
Later.
I was trying to read that for once and you ruined it. Roll that flag up. I don't know what that does.
It gives me people.
So you can take people from a flag?
I guess so.
I don't get it.
Well... Not everything's meant to be got.
You click a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Can you go to the
treasure.
job board? Can't get there. Can you go to the job board, please?
It's going to be a side quest, probably. What? Just open a map.
Yeah, it unlocked new things. Remember when you play The Witcher and you go to the job board and you take all the things off the board and it pops them on your map?
Yeah, I didn't see any on the map, though.
Yeah, there was new ones that popped up. If you go to your map, you'll see. See over to the left? Well, they're not new anymore, but the question mark and the other thing all popped up. But they had the new symbol on them.
I'm just going to go to the objective, which is, I believe, right here.
You spy that column of smoke? Gods damn it! Make haste!
As the Clayton estate
Oh,
appeared
it's
from behind
Spider-Man
a
Day?
tree line,
Question mark? What does that mean?
the Queen and all in her retinue knew at once they had arrived too late. A veritable swarm
what that
of
means.
bandits milled about the yard.
Who have we here? I'll take a gander, lads. The Queen herself has deigned...
See you, then kill you.
The strays of Sparla. 'Tis you who lead them.
Aye, 'tis I they dub so.
Gascon? Was it like Gaston?
Colourful titles
Yeah, I guess
all.
so.
Yet you omit one.
I meant if
Come
Kron
on,
will stream
cutthroat.
Spidey. Oh.
I beg your
Hey,
pardon
Insomniac
and
Games, I
cry
just finished the
foul.
Black Hat DLC this
I am
morning. I love
anything
it.
but
I can't wait
common.
to see how the story continues. Pass it along to the
needn't get
devs.
excited,
We are the
Caldwell.
devs. Well, I'll pass it along to the
Sadly, my
actual
lords, no
Spider-Man
longer with
team.
us. Turned us away.
This is the
Denied us
the
hospitality.
I've heard
CTNS
enough.
team. I will pass
To
it along.
arms.
Thank you.
Attack.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it as well.
Yes.
I think you're going to enjoy the next one as well. Tease.
Eliminate Gascon, Duke of Dogs. Okay.
He's the Duke of Dogs?
Uh-huh.
It's a crappy thing to be a Duke of.
Dogs are awesome.
Dogs don't have any land. I'd rather be like the Duke of
Beginning around your
Ireland or something, you know? You don't need two of those. Oh, those are war wagons. Get rid of Fat Boy.
Oh, Fat Boy's amazing.
Count Caldwell, what does he do? Hold on.
Play a copy of each adjacent unit from your deck.
Oh, nice. So if you put 2 adjacents in there,
Put like boom,
you'll
boom.
play like 4 more adjacents.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what I don't want here. I probably don't want this.
Who is that? Someone washing someone off?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
lads,
draws stuff
what
from the
say
graveyard,
we
which
throw
I
this
won't have
queen
anything in the
a ball?
graveyard, I think.
Cocky.
Oh, so this guy's on my side?
We're confident and cocky, aren't we?
Before turn start, if the sum of the adjacent unit's power is higher than self, damage self by 3. Every turn on turn start, move a random position and damage adjacent uses. Oh, jeez. So I need to get something above 18 next to him.
Well, you know what to do.
I don't.
How much are we allowed to talk about Spider-Man the DLC? I don't know. It depends on what you want to talk about. I would not talk about the DLC right now. And I would not talk about in-game spoilers for Spider-Man. But you can talk about other things, like the general concept of the DLC, or most of the early story in Spider-Man.
Catch 'em all!
Although you could also talk to us about other things, like what Thomas is doing right now. He gets damaged, see?
This
So
could
you don't have to
hurt.
make it above 18.
Well, it's because I was above 18. That's why I get damaged.
What was above 18?
The sum of the 2 units adjacent.
Oh, the sum of them. Not just some of them.
The sum.
Not just some Jasons.
Boost a unit by 10. Interesting.
Boost them. Do it. No, it's not going to make it 18.
No, but we just
It's gonna
need
make it above
15, but the sum.
But it already is above 15.
Right. Play a copy of each adjacent unit from your deck.
This seems like a very Thomas game. Those Pizza Hut demo discs for PS1.
Pig lives again.
Missed today's a compilation demo disc. I used to get them with like PC Gamer magazine and whatever, and they'd give you the disc and you play all the demos on PC, and then even the old PlayStation magazines did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But they were all like really fast demos.
Okay.
Between Spider-Man, God of War, and RDR2, it's been an incredible year for gaming for me. Well, why do they keep roasting your land?
I mean, that's just what they do.
But do you take damage over time?
I think so.
So you gotta take out the guys who are roasting you.
That's
Well,
good.
my congratulations.
It has been a good year for gaming, but I feel like we say that every year. You know?
No time for that.
Ooh, what's this? Spy. Uh-oh.
You gotta take him out.
I don't have anything to take out.
Then you need to damage the guy.
Should save that. I don't have anything to damage him though. Well, I guess I can do this.
What does that do?
Well, it's that over time. Every time I summon something, it'll get more armor, and then I can attack with it. Well, I can also do this. Well, I can move.
Can you move the spy?
No, I can't. This guy's fantastic.
Yeah, even if he gets boosted. Oh, he got moved. Now all those wasted. Snap, how'd he get to 24?
So he took this power. This guy, I think. Shouldn't have boosted then. That was a bad move.
Well, you didn't know he was gonna move.
Yeah.
But you can put guys next. Just put one guy next to him. It'll be fine. Take damage. He's only at 6.
Right. Left. Right.
There's another spy here. That's.
Well, what's
me.
that guy gonna do?
He's gonna take this. He's gonna become a 17 next turn on their side. But I should be okay. I'm pretty far ahead.
We got a job to do.
Oh man, they keep throwing spies out. Now he's going to become a 22.
Yeah. Unless I can put something low next to him. He might become a...
Well, put an 11 next to him. It's better than a 20.
Right. But I can also do this. Okay.
Do we have some downtime? What do you mean? This is what we do 5 days a week. Can we get a hug? I mean, sure. Put your arms around yourself and squeeze. Gotta head out. Alright, see you, Lewis. I
Should've listened to me.
don't know if it was a great stream. It was a good stream. Did you guys play Fallout 76 Beta? I did not. Did you, Thomas?
I did not. No, I didn't know that was a thing that happened.
This is Dark Souls of card games.
Is it?
It is pretty... They do ramp up the challenge pretty quickly in this game, apparently. Because you haven't had any other basic tutorial things, you know?
Yeah. I killed him.
Bravo,
I'm also on normal
Your
difficulty.
Grace.
There's a harder
But if you
difficulty.
killed him, he's right there.
Well, killed his card. Killed his
I
spirit.
can't say the same for you, I fear. You'd have done better to die in battle.
Splendid! I've ever wished to see.
Take him away.
Ugh.
As soldiers placed the Duke of Dogs in shackles, there was a sudden
Your Majesty, graces.
Nilfgaard's crossed.
God's help us.
Oh, God help us,
They
it's
march for
Nilfgaard.
Drovograd.
Oh, I guess these are,
Prince Willem, he can't
what are
hope
they
to
called?
arrive in time with
Drovograd?
aid. Help
Yes.
us.
No,
You must.
no, I'm saying Drovograd. They're
not Skellig.
Blast it all.
yeah, it's not Skellig, it's the other one.
Listen close, soldier. You're
I
to
forget
take a
what it's
fresh
called now.
mount. Ride hard back to your commander and say
Novograd?
the Queen comes to repel the foe.
No, it's the red guys.
No, it's blue guys.
There's multiple guys.
Your Grace, begging your pardon.
Witcher
I'm a fool.
Kingdoms.
Reynard, I've seen Nilfgaard's trebuchets at work.
As her men prepared to march,
So they're not
Eve climbed the
Temeria.
manor's tower.
Temeria, yeah.
They're not
Smoke rose in columns in the distance.
Redanian?
As more
Redanian,
black pillars appeared
Redania.
one after the other.
Bastards.
Redania
If it's war
and
they see.
Nilfgaard and Skellig are in Witcher 3. Temeria has already been toppled. Conquered by Nilfgaard.
So I got a new card.
But she just upgraded?
I got her as a card.
Oh, for a multiplayer.
You could change your weapon, just change your ability. Place on the ability because no, not for multiplayer. I think for single player. Okay.
First bandits, now this.
That seems like a.
Misfortune does indeed come
I can
knocking
keep going,
twice.
but seems like a nice stopping point.
You can just click on stuff for a while.
Yeah.
Who is shirtless Spider-Man? What do you mean, who is shirtless Spider-Man? You talking about the Greg Miller version of Spider-Man?
But why is Gomorrah?
Savage. Thanks for the follow. Alright, guys. Next week, I think what we're going to do is play Resident Evil 7. Potentially on Tuesday. We'll probably do Resistance 2 on Thursday.
That sounds like
I
a plan.
believe tomorrow they're going to play Red Dead Redemption 2. I will not be watching because I don't want to be spoiled. And I don't know what they're going to play next week, but probably a lot of Red Dead Redemption.
Suddenly, Neve's force found itself marching straight towards a
That's a lot of
Nilfgaardian
reading.
company. To the Queen, the envoy cracked the seal.
Did you ever
of
read any of the
unfurled,
books in The Witcher 3?
took a deep
I
breath
usually just open them and close them just to get them off my
I,
screen.
General
Because I hated seeing that
Ardal
marker saying I had
Ebdahi,
something new.
Oh, really?
demand the immediate and unconditional surrender.
I mean, I've read some of that stuff, but not really.
Neve's ears.
I mean...
I thank you, sir. A sophisticated missive that proves beyond a doubt Nilfgaard's
What if they choose one
superiority
evil
over
in
the
favor?
culturally backward north.
I don't know.
Answered the Queen.
I guess
in
I
a
picked the
voice
lesser of
frostier
two,
than
or I picked
Mahakam's snow-capped
a bad
peaks.
choice.
To delay this matter.
No, it's not good or bad. It just tells you it's having a consequence. It's
Well,
just...
well, the other option was to fight him, so I think they probably want to be the best option was to fight him. I don't know though.
How do you know? So all it told you
just
is
said I
that...
don't know.
How do you know, though?
I don't know.
How do you know?
I
Alright,
don't
guys. On that note, since we don't know, now we know.
Knowing is half the battle.
We just used 2 lines.
Mm-hmm.
We're like straight up memes of ourselves. All right. Have you ever read the Halo novels? I've heard people have. I've heard they have. Okay. Well, tomorrow's Red Dead Redemption 2. I'll be taking a sick day. And
my throat. Oh no.
We will see you.
Oh no, I'm contagious.
We will see you next Tuesday. And we may or may not have a spooky stream for you.
Yep.
There's a changelog to the 1.09 update. Yes. It's on our Reddit. Insomniac Games /r/Insomniac Games.
Or you can check out our Discord and the link's in there.
Or just go to our Discord, which is right.
It's right here. Right. Well, right there. That's our Discord.
Bless you, Thomas.
Bless you.
Bless you, Thomas.
Gesundheit.
Okay. Anything else? Any final words?